out here today with labor behind my back. I want to shout out UFA for being here. Thank you guys. I want to shout out PSC CUNY. I want to shout out PWU for always having my back. I want to shout out 32. I want to shout out the Hotel Trades Council. I want to shout out NISNA. I want to shout out CUF. Thank you guys for being, and I can't forget UWA, baby. UWA, who's that? Oh yeah, I was going to mention it later. All right, I gotta shout out Henry Rubio and CSA for always having my back. Look, it's one thing to say that you're going to hold the powerful accountable. It's another thing to actually do it. We got a $115 billion budget in this city. Nobody should be struggling this hard to get by in a city as rich as ours. It all comes down to how we spend our money. You got nurses and cops and firefighters who are working 2 jobs just to get by in this city. It ain't right. It ain't right. It comes down to our priorities and where we're spending our money. Because let's be real. There's some neighborhoods in this city that are used to getting the full loaf of bread. There's other neighborhoods that are used to fighting over crumbs. And when I'm elected controller, that ends. We need borough equity in this city. We need racial equity in this city. We can't have some neighborhoods getting more than others. We're pitting neighbors against neighbors. In a city as rich as ours, New Yorkers are tough, but it shouldn't be so hard to get by. An almost $300 billion pension system. We could be doing so much more and so much better for our retirees.
That's right.
And let's be real, Donald Trump is coming for us. Elon Musk is trying to claw back hundreds of millions of dollars in our budget. You need someone who's got the experience, but also who's got the guts. We don't need a letter writer. We need a fighter in this moment. So look, early voting starts today. We got about 10 days until the actual primary day. We got to get out there and spread the word. We got to make sure people are voting straight up and down the ballot, making sure they get out there and they vote for the working class champions. I'm always going to have the back of working class people because that's where I come from. My mother was a teacher. My father was a salesman. I didn't come from much. I fought my way up in the city council, became finance chair, and that's where I learned the power of the budget to make a difference in the lives of working people. It ain't brain surgery. If we're putting money back into the programs that work and bring down the cost of living, we have a better city for everybody. And that's what we're trying to do.
Right.
And whoever the next mayor is, whether it's my best friend or my worst enemy, I'm going to hold them accountable because that's the job that you're electing me to do. Unbought, unbossed, and independent as your next controller for the working class.
That's right.
Is labor with us or what? All right. Let's get out there and vote. Let's make sure we send the message that I don't care if you've been in this city since birth or since breakfast. This city should be working for you. This city should be protecting our immigrant communities, our LGBT communities, all the communities that are under attack by Donald Trump. We need to bring them forward, and elected officials like me at all levels of government. This is the moment for us to use the privilege of our power to stand up for vulnerable communities.
That's right.
Not just in words, but in action. Let's get it done, guys. Thank you so much.